as I didn't specify which Thornbrook. Arms still folded, Winters brusquely tilted his head at the small folding table and the 4 folding metal chairs situated around it. Which means I'm talking to all y'all at once. No one's going anywhere till y'all have been briefed on what we're trying to do in this room and the next one over. Major, come on. With her fingers still curled firmly around the door's handle, Z grinned. This is why we're here, right? You said you need our help, so let me at 'em, yeah? I'm gonna wring their fucking necks. The control room fell silent, and Winters blinked at her before smacking his lips. I don't remember giving an order even remotely close to the shit that just came out of your mouth, Private. So take a seat and zip it. All y'all. That is an order. The man added a hand signal to his command, pinching his thumb and index finger together to the cadence of his final words. Rolling her eyes, Z jerked the door's handle again to no avail, then dejectedly clomped away from the only thing that separated the control room from the area filled with prisoners. She did nothing to hide her irritation with the Major's decision to fill them in, when all she wanted to do was wrap her hands around that wizard's throat and throttle him till he squealed. Figuratively, and maybe literally, too. Echo followed without comment, hiding her reaction beneath a deadpan expression that made her look bored, as usual. Domino stayed where he was for a little longer, mimicking the Major's hand signal with thumb and forefinger in front of his face. What's that mean? Crushing a bug? Or maybe the old pick and flick? Hey, Z, velvet's the stuff you gotta pinch together, right? The blue-haired pixie noisily dragged one of the metal chairs out from under the folding table, turned it diagonally against the edge of the table, and plopped into it with a thump and another screech of metal chair legs against the tile floor. Velcro. Yeah, Velcro. That's the stuff. If you told us to Velcro it, Major, that'd make much more sense, 'cause zipping something up looks more like this. The copper pixie mimed grabbing a zipper and pulling it along an invisible track before opening his hand and shrugging. What you did was just the first part, right? I mean, sure, you gotta grab the thing first, but then there's a whole... I don't give a shit what motion gets the job done, Private, Winters interrupted as he glared at the copper pixie, picking apart the intricacies of his superior's frequently figurative statements with his precisely honed powers of literal perception. It means, shut your damn mouth. Oh. Huh. After blinking in consideration, Domino shrugged and headed to the table where his cousin and sister had taken their seats. I guess that could work. I mean, if we're really stretching the imagination here. Which is something you clearly haven't figured out yet, the Major muttered under his breath. Standing at the long control panel beneath the two-way mirror set in the small room's far wall, Captain Ordson snorted before dipping his head to hide his amusement. After that, he focused his attention on typing another command and finished with a solid punch to the final key. The two-way mirror darkened, cutting off the blue glow from the magical cell bars in the next room before the glass took on its previous opaqueness to become a large, plain square of black. Aw, come on, Major. Z gestured at the black window and shot her superior a pained look. If you're gonna put a carrot on a stick for us, at least leave the carrot there, huh? 'Cause now you're just yanking it off and tossing it out the window. Huh. Domino wrinkled his nose. Never been a fan of carrots. Little cake bites, on the other hand, those are something I'd jump out the window to catch, let me tell ya. He scanned the tiny control room, shifting in his chair so he could get a better view in 360 degrees. Don't see any other windows, though. Hey, that's one thing this place could use.